Yo, what's going on, everybody? Crypto Kid here, coming at you again with another video, guys. Today, I wanted to briefly go over Yearn Finance and why I personally believe this is an absolutely amazing investment for the upcoming week, kind of early October 2020. So just to start this off, guys, not financial advice. None of what I say is financial advice. My opinion should be taken with a grain of salt. Always do your own research. This is just kind of something to base off of for you guys, and also just kind of to give you guys new ideas, show you new projects, introduce you to them, kind of just give you guys my opinion to bounce off of your own. So anyways, to go ahead and talk about Yearn Finance, I'm going to want to go ahead and refresh the price here real quick. So it's been taking a dip this past hour, pretty low. It actually started out around 19.7. And now it's down to 18.945. Just kind of crashing a little bit here. But other than that, the daily's been pretty solid. The lowest it got to is 16.15, and now it's at 18.945. So obviously, decent recovery on that price. And then on the weekly, I believe it's down around 38. The monthly, it's down around 38% or so. And it actually ended up peaking at around $43,000, or actually 45 rather. And then since then, we've just kind of been seeing a consistent downtrend, but this is when things get interesting. So you can look at the weekly, look at the monthly, obviously it looks pretty bearish, but then when you zoom out a little bit, there's enough research to get a full year, and it starts out around July 19th, when the price was at like $1,000, $900 or whatever. But we've seen basically just spike after spike, and we're kind of hoping that this pattern kind of repeats itself, if you will. So anyways, we saw this first kind of spike here, down, and then it was doing like kind of a weird formation here, and then boom, major spike up to 35.1, bottomed out at around 22 a couple days later. So basically crash started August 31st, ended September 5th, and then the recovery started around September 8th. So about 3 days at the bottom for Yearn, and then boom, shot up, capped at around 43.8, went down, recovered a little bit, and then bottomed out, let's say September 21st to September 23rd. So this was only like 2 or 3 days. And then boom, another recovery, got even higher to 31.668. And then since then, just been a steady decline. And I'm not exactly sure where this is going to bottom out. Hopefully, we've already kind of seen the bottom come in, and we're getting ready for another uptick in terms of price. So this is kind of what I'm banking on as we sit right now, that the price is going to see a bit of a recovery here. I'm not saying anything crazy, but I'd honestly be quite surprised if we don't see another run up to 30K within the next week or two, just based off how things have been going recently, with just spike after spike after spike. And also something we want to note, guys, Donald Trump, U.S. president, obviously news with him kind of dictates the markets a lot because crypto is so closely tied to the stock market. So I believe when it comes out that Trump is surviving the coronavirus, he's probably going to talk down on it and downplay any symptoms he had, just to get the markets moving again, so that he looks kind of like a better candidate when election time comes. And I'm not saying I support either side of this. I'm just telling you purely what I believe is going to happen. He's going to come out, downplay the virus, get the markets booming again. The stock market's going to start going up. Crypto market's going to follow it. The election's going to happen. Things are probably going to go even more bullish. I think DeFi is really going to take off. The spotlight's going to be on decentralized finance, and this is when Yearn can benefit massively. Real quick, let's just go over the description of Yearn Finance. So what is Yearn Finance? Yearn.finance is a decentralized ecosystem of aggregators that utilize lending services such as Aave, Compound, etc., to optimize your token lending. When you deposit your tokens to Yearn.finance, they're converted to Yearn tokens, which are periodically rebalanced to choose the most profitable lending service. So this is obviously very useful if you're trying to kind of chase the higher, like some people call it dividend, the higher yield cryptocurrencies. It just kind of helps you find it. So Wi-Fi, Yearn.finance, and governance token is distributed only to users who provide liquidity with certain Yearn tokens, with no pre-mine, pre-sale, or allocation to the team. Wi-Fi strives to be the most decentralized token, although most of the ecosystem was built by Andre Cronje, I believe it's called. The control of Wi-Fi was transferred to a multi-signature wallet, which requires 6 out of 9 participants to agree on changes. So this guy right here, Andre, basically didn't take any of the coins for himself. Honestly, like, pretty honorable move. I love to see that. There's only 30,000 Yearn tokens that will ever exist, and they were all fairly distributed. So this is nothing sketchy going on here. Very decentralized, very, very bullish in my opinion. We haven't seen many coins take this approach. There's obviously like a lot of like founder tokens that they just kind of take in the pre-mine or whatever. It gets a little sketchy there, but this is just super clean way, a super clean approach. He seems like he's in it for the right reason, which is obviously fairly bullish for Yearn Finance. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at it in terms of market cap. Let's go ahead and look up Yearn here, yearn.finance. So right now, I believe it sits at around, let's go ahead and check it out on here. So according to Coinbase, they're saying a market cap of $573 million, volume $772.9 million. Kind of a crazy volume now that I look at it. Honestly, that is pretty absurd, but let's go ahead and check it out. So market cap $568 million, relatively low considering kind of the hype around it. Obviously, $568 million is nothing to scoff at, but what I love is how low the total supply is. I mean, I know this doesn't really matter a whole lot, but I think when people start to see massive changes in price, it kind of just gets people more excited. But yeah, obviously the volume is absolutely incredible, and we're kind of just seeing the same sort of thing in the charts where we're seeing peak, boom, kind of goes down for a little bit, boom, another peak, up, 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 and so now we just kind of have to believe that this thing is going to go up again. So I'd say we're probably around here in terms of the time frame. Wait around for 2, 3, 4 days, and I think we get ready for another jump up to around 30, 31K. So this video is basically more of just like a short-term video. Yearn, in terms of the long term, I'll probably talk about in another video. I am bullish on the long term too, to be honest with you, as long as another coin doesn't come out that kind of beats this one out. But I guess we have to wait and see. But for me personally, guys, I am buying Yearn right now. The next 2 to 3, 4 days should be very bullish for Yearn, and I think come a week or two from now, it'll be back up towards 30K, if not higher. But we just have to be patient. Once again, this is not financial advice. If things hit the fan, like, you don't have to come back at me. I told you, this is just my opinion. Do your own research as always, but I am bullish on Yearn Finance. Go ahead, check it out, guys. Secure yourself a small little bag and just see what happens. Let me know in the comments which coins you want me to look at next. I'm hopefully going to be coming out with videos every single day from now on, but I guess I'm just going to have to wait and see how my schedule plays out, but I want to make sure I'm being consistent with you guys, and we can all hopefully understand these markets a little bit better at the end of the day and help each other make some serious money in cryptocurrency. And then around election time, things should get exciting again. I think things could be getting fairly bullish once the United States elections start to get rolling. So let me know in the comments also what you think is going to happen come the U.S. elections. I'm also very interested to see what you guys want to hear. I mean, what you guys have to say about the elections. I'm pretty bullish on it, but I also am a little nervous about it. So anyways, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. Wait, one last thing, folks. Did want to show you Tezos. I almost forgot. At this moment, I am relatively bearish on Tezos. I will get into this later on. I did want to put that out there just because in my past video I said I was buying up Tezos. I did want to say, though, I am relatively bullish on Tezos just because Atom, Cosmos, like you saw in my last video, added staking rewards, and I think people kind of lean towards Atom more than they're leaning towards Tezos, so I think we're going to start to see some money start to leave Tezos for Atom. Anyways, though, just want to put that out there real quick. Anyways, if you guys stuck to the end of the video, you're a real one. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.